Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Final Fantasy IV Let's Play.
When we last left off, Cecil finally got to become the hero he wants to be.
Yes.
Or at least in his own eyes.
And now
He's still got a long way to go.
We can now equip all of that shit we bought in Mysidia. Yes, all of the lustrous helmet, the myth-graven blade. Well, actually, the myth-graven blade is what we received for becoming a paladin.
And we already start off with a back attack. Good to see Cecil's Jinxitude didn't go anywhere.
Well, I'm sorry.
But that shit sparkle.
Well, when Cecil becomes a paladin, he reverts back to level 1. Thing is, though, statistically speaking, he's stronger than Dark Knight Cecil.
Not only that, but this is really a good case of gameplay and story integration. Now that Cecil's a paladin and all the enemies here are roughly undead, it really goes to show you as a player how much stronger Cecil's becoming. Granted, it's a bit arbitrary, but I think it works really well in the game's favor.
That also just happens to... Well, you see, Cecil now rocks holy elemental equipment. The Mythgraven Blade is holy elemental, which is why he's able to deal so much damage now to, say, the bone enemies or especially zombies.
I know, that's the point. But the thing is, though, is that it integrates it, although it does come across a bit cheap in the process, it still does show you the player through storytelling as well, why Cecil is much stronger.
They also do that just so you can have Cecil level up a bit easier in the beginning of Mount Ordeals, because he's all the way back to level 1.
Right, and it's a combination of all of them working really well together.
With that said, though, even though Cecil does level up relatively fast in the beginning, you know, level 1 and everything, I'm going to grab a chocobo and I'm going to head back up to the peninsula where I leveled up earlier. Only I'm going to be focusing exclusively on Cecil, so I'm not going to be focusing so much on Paladin or Mortella, really no point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ride the chocobo up there, and then I'm going to cut back to when I'm done grinding, and now we're heading back to Mysidia for plot.
Okay, so then a whole bunch of exposition was next to pointless.
I just wanted to make sure. I always add those text boxes just in case we tend to be talking something completely off topic, but the audience can still understand what the hell's going on.
Oh, that's a nice little practice. We could have been talking about doing blow off some hookers in Tijuana.
Very true. But I think...
Let me guess, not one of them believes us that we're paladins.
Well, no, actually, the white mages, for the most part, are absolutely fine with us becoming paladins. This one tells us we must conduct ourselves like a paladin. How do you conduct yourself like a paladin?
Pretty much, you just do the good and righteous thing and try not to piss in your armor.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure we could do that as Dark Knight Cecil.
Yeah, but it's a lot easier not to pee. It's a lot harder not to pee in the paladin armors.
It's a skirt. Yeah, so you can pretty much talk to everybody now in Mysidia, and nobody will attempt to poison you, turn you into a frog, or make you, what was the name of the pig?
Pig?
No, what was the name of the pig? We gave the pig a nickname.
Oh, the Bacon and Bear?
Oh, the Bacon and Bear, there you go.
By the way, interestingly enough here, I like to imagine Cecil just like doing like the whole cock thrust right in front of them, like, yeah, in your face, in your face, in your face. It seems as though Cecil's luck is finally turning around.
And this is where we actually find out that Paladin were actually sent to spy on Cecil as he traveled to Mount Ordeals, something that we've already know as a player, thanks to the power of the fourth wall.
Well then, just to be quite frankly honest, what were they gonna do, really? 2 mages against Cecil? Shank.
You okay there, Matt? See, this is exactly the reason why I want to get a futon.
Oh, I'm totally good. Bro, I am aces. I am rocking the aces.
All those couch movements are picking up on the mic.
Oh.
So now the audience is now wondering, were you just molested by a balloon?
No, I molested the balloon.
Oh, okay. Well,
no balloon molests me.
That can wait. So
one born of a dragon, bearing darkness and light shall rise to the heavens over the still land. The moonlight's eternal brings a promise to the planet. And just when you think no more is bad at this shit, oh boy, with bounty and grace.
No, well, because this actually means something.
Oh, touche.
But, yeah, this is apparently engraved in the blade itself.
Well, I need to hold on to this for the ultimate weapon?
I can imagine he has to read one half on the one side, and they ran out of space, so they had to flip the sword over to read the
Can you imagine that thing being like one of those ice creams?
What?
Like, you know, like he has to remove the handle and sees the rest of it on the other end of the blade.
I thought the sword was the popsicle stick. Like one of those things, like, do you want to hear a joke kind of things. But, no. So it looks like the Elder and Tella actually have some background. And Tella is telling the Elder that he's pretty much... because now Tella also learned Meteor while we're in Mount Ordeals. And he plans on using it to destroy Golbez, even though it will most likely cost him his life.
And now we're going down to the Devil's Path, which is just a place for a paladin and 2 children to be.
Indeed. But now Paladin and Porum actually want to accompany us because, one thing, they are glad that Cecil became a paladin, and 2, they felt kind of bad for spying on Cecil.
That, and I know they wouldn't be so much dicks as to take away all our white magic, because Cecil, despite him learning some white magic, is not going to be using too much of it.
No, he will not be.
They look like onion kids.
Yeah, the capes kind of make it so.
I was just talking about their heads, too. Little bobbly-headed bitches.
Anyway, if you head further up north, you can actually go...
They're gonna try to kill the Elder?
No,
dude, did you learn nothing?
Oh, I'm getting deja vu. I think this is where I killed the white mage.
Ooh, Paladin's mother?
Oh, the bloodstains are still there.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
So
Rain to the moon!
Tower of Prayer. In the Super Nintendo version, it's called the Tower of Wishes, because religion.
Yeah, we have Holy and Darkness. Oops.
Actually, no, it wasn't called Holy back in the SNES. It was
Pearl?
called White.
Oh.
No, Final Fantasy 4 was called White. It wasn't called Pearl until Final Fantasy 6.
I think it was only called Pearl and Final Fantasy 6.
So this is Devil's
Holy
Row.
shit!
Devil's Row will warp us immediately to Baron.
I spy with my little eyes something that's blue. It's been water, Palom. It's been fucking water the whole damn game.
You caught a hunch, though. I think this place might become a dungeon in a certain sequel.
Son of my bitch.
Which a lot of you people have been asking, actually, do we plan on doing the after years immediately after this? No. We're not doing Final Fantasy 4 the after years immediately after this. We're gonna give...
We gotta give them time to grow up.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll give it 15 years. And then we'll go back to it. No, but we're not doing after years immediately after Final Fantasy 4. We're gonna focus on other Final Fantasies before we revisit the world of Final Fantasy 4 with the after years,
So with that being said, we are now going to take another save of the game. And who the fuck is that smarmy little shell pal?
That's Paladin. Yeah, it's Paladin. I really forget that you could change characters with the L and R triggers. But anyway, before we head into Baron for plot, let's go back to the Village of Mist and see if it's been rebuilt. Looks like it has been.
Oh my goodness,
I
you're
think
right.
it is anyway. Let's check the construction. Oh no, it's still pretty much torn down.
Oh no.
Memories.
Remember that time when I fucked everything up and destroyed their lives? And then I abducted a little girl. Hey, I went in the fireplace.
And now I'm in her house. And now I'm robbing her. Got a
Clothing, gold hairpin, and a ruby ring.
Gold hairpin is an awesome helmet for a magician, so we're going to equip that to Palom. We'll get a good boost out of it. Or, I think it's Palom, I'm pretty sure. I still
Whose
forget
very
the name.
reasons are unknown. Nobody saw the fucking bombs.
Well, these people weren't here, I guess.
Really?
Actually,
Everybody was out of town that day?
I'm
Save
going to
Rydia?
assume so. These people obviously survived, or maybe they just weren't there to begin with. But anyway, if we actually go
Maybe
here,
they're all ghosts.
If we actually go here to the patch of this forest here, we can actually find something as a bit of an homage to the bomb attack. Bomb fragments. Oops.
Hey guys, look what I found.
Ah! Hey, let's put this in the album! Okay, so that's pretty much the only reason why we need to revisit Mist to get the gold hairpin. So we're gonna put that to Porum. What's Porum?
Boom.
So now statistically she's back much better, so now we're heading back to Baron for
Plot.
to the castle! Oh.
And that's it.
Well, that's it for the Final Fantasy IV Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen. We can't exactly do anything thanks to the power of guards.
So now we have to do something in the town itself. By the way, this is actually a pretty cool idea. I mean, I'm sure other games have done it, but this is like one of those few times when I've really seen like the castle and the town itself being two different entities for the given town.
Yeah. Anyway, so maybe there's something in the inn that we can use to...
You're gonna go apply for being a dancer.
Oh, it's like I see a familiar monk over there, but first treasure.
It's Yang Dang Doodle.
What's he doing? It looks like he survived.
Dude, he earned that bitchin' stash.
Right.
He ain't dying easily.
No sea god in the world. Well, we'll remove
Sweet Cecil. Birds like to trigger. Scissor.
It's the hair, isn't it?
Yeah, right. Who the fuck you think you two are?
I'll
That's a goddamn shame.
I'll tell you what, these are meat shields. Mini? That shit ain't gonna affect me.
I wasn't aware they could do that.
They rarely do that for me, actually. But anyway, Baron Guardman, not really a big deal. One strike from Cecil will finish them off. But unfortunately, Yang is still rather brainwashed, and we have to fight him.
How'd he get brainwashed?
I have no idea. I'm gonna assume that after the Leviathan attack, he washed up on barren shores. and they took advantage of his amnesia.
I just like to just imagine he got a little bit of a head. Oh!
Ooh, nice job.
And he's still alive. God damn.
I don't know exactly what determines Yang's health for this one, but he has a shit ton of it.
It's a Charleston.
Maybe. Actually, I just thought of it now. We're actually attacking his mustache, and then we're focusing on Yang himself. But I'm not kidding. Even after I spent a bit of time grinding, as you can see, Cecil's HP there is well over 1,000 now.
Oh wow!
That's Faraga, ladies.
That's amazing.
That is lovely, lovely spell. He has a lot of HP. I don't exactly know how much.
It's the stash.
It has to be the stash. You're right. But I'm not sure if it determines, if it changes whether or not Cecil's HP means anything. I forgot to do the research actually before doing that, but
maybe it does.
So for this battle, you know, Paladin will cast some high-level black magic. Tella will do the same because you know he has all those mystical spells now. So Cecil will attack. You can actually cast.
Ooh,
I would actually recommend you cast Berserk on Cecil because you know increases physical attack. That's all he's going to be doing in this battle anyway. You can use Bluff with Paladin to increase his magical stat temporarily. Which is why I was able to do like 2,000 points of damage with Quake.
And then you get hit in the face with a kick.
Which doesn't really do anything
Ow.
because I've leveled up. Look at that, 4,000 points of damage, thanks to Bluff.
He seems to be weak to Earth. You want to be able to tell that in this battle, though.
Well, unfortunately, even after 2 Quakes, Yang is still standing.
2 Quakes, a Fireball, a Faraga, a Thundaga. It's all in the stash, Sonny. It's all in the stash.
Well, I want a stash like that. Everybody from now on, we're required to have a stash.
Fuck
even
yeah.
Even the females.
Are you really specific where the female stash is?
No, just it has to be on your lips.
Oh, okay, thank goodness.
On your face.
Better the face than the badge. Who wants handlebars when they're eating cooch?
Oh, that's disgusting.
So is handlebar cooch.
Anyway, yeah, he had a lot of HP.
The fuck happened? What did you trigger?
I don't know. And you know what? I'm gonna because spoiler warning. Once we knock Yang out here, we're gonna re-recruit him back to the party, and that HP's all gone. And I'm gonna
because you knocked it out of him.
because we knocked it out of him in this battle. Shit.
Christ's sake! What is he? A super boss in the PSP port?
No, I don't know why it's taking so long.
Aren't you supposed to like wait?
I don't know exactly what causes the battle to. I think you just gotta wait it out, or just,
Christ's sake!
He has a lot of fucking HP.
I'm convinced you're trying for something here.
I don't know. Hiya!
Ah!
Ouch! Oh, there you go.
God damn! I'm surprised the whole bar isn't up in flames.
Okay, so we knocked Yang back into...
So basically we just took the badass out of Yang.
Yeah, we did, unfortunately.
Actually, no we didn't. You know why?
Why is that?
Stash.
Yeah, you're very right.
As long as he has the stash, he is all that he is man.
Okay, so High Monk Yang is back in our party. Unfortunately, all that HP he had is gone. But actually, here's a quick tip.
Cecil, my boy, do you happen to... I have the weirdest headache. Oh, don't sweat it, son.
Here's a quick tip, actually. If you remember earlier, I said that when I was grinding, I was only focusing on Cecil.
Alright.
In this part of the game, if you're going to level grind, just focus on Cecil. Because when certain characters rejoin your party, their levels are determined by Cecil's HP and levels. So it doesn't matter if Paladin Reformer or High Level or Tella, it's only Cecil that matters. So if Cecil is, say, like at level 30, Yang will rejoin at around level 28 or 32. And he actually has a lot more HP than Cecil does. So if you thought Cecil was high enough with like 1,000, with 1,100,
But why do you need Cecil at 30 or 32 at this point?
Well, no. I'll just say hypothetically. I think Cecil right at this point is only about like level 15.
Obtain baking key.
I think we're gonna look in the menu eventually, but okay. So Yang's back in our party.
Woohoo!
And actually, it's a good thing because since Yang was temporarily in command of some of the Baron guardsmen, he was given a key to the waterway in Baron. So now we have a method of getting into the castle.
Woo!
We also can unlock the weapon shop. Let's see what they
What
got.
do you think will be oh, damn it, Cecil! You can't be a paladin if you're stealing from people, dude. That kind of defeats the purpose.
Mine. Hello. What do you got here? Lightning claws.
You gonna get them?
Fantastic. We're gonna buy 2 of them for Yang. I think we're gonna get some use out of them in this this next dungeon that we're about to enter. He's naked.
I believe so.
He took all that beating with no claws and no clothes on.
That's gang for you.
Alright.
It's like you already told us, Johnny. We're just beating the shit out of the, We're just beating the hell out of the mustache, really.
Really, yeah. Well, anyway, so we got some kick-ass going for Yang here. We got the headband, we got the Kempo Gi, with the silver armlets.
I only hope he's going to be around longer this time.
Who, Yang?
Yeah.
I think he will be for quite a long time, actually.
So, the hero, with 2 children, a kick-ass monk, and a geezer, set off to take back the kingdom of Baron. Huh?
That wasn't when we were watching a Saturday morning cartoon.
Oh, I said I was I said I was jonesing for a storybook deal, so...
Okay, so when you're ready, head back into town. I don't know why I keep doing that great fade out. I blame the PSP.
Blame it on the PSP recording.
Yeah, this technology isn't perfect, but it's still damn fine.
It works, that's all we need.
This is Sid's house. I think it's Sid's daughter.
Sid's sister?
See, she's has just about as thick mustache as Sid does.
Downstairs. She probably has like a cooch beard.
Okay, so when you're ready, you head to this door right here. This leads to the waterway. You use the Baron key for one last time, and that's it. But before you head down those stairs, let's head right here. 1,000 gil.
And Cecil does not get the point of doing good by means of stop stealing.
The ancient waterway.
That's a lot of fishies!
Damn you, Mario.
I was wondering if you were going to bring that up.
Anyway, killer fishes and splashers. Actually, we're already familiar with killer fishes, or the splashers. I'm not sure.
They're all fish sticks in the end.
The bluefish are new enemies, but there's not the only new fish enemy we run into this place. I think we might see them.
We might see a green fish. We might see 1 fish or 2 fish.
Red fish.
Oh, we've seen red fish or blue fish.
Knick-knack, paddywhack. Oh, here we go. Electrofish. As the name implies, they absorb lightning, so don't use it.
Son of a bitch, and which means Young is basically just gonna stand there and look majestic as fuck.
Well, actually, he can still attack electrofish without causing any sort of, accidental healing.
That's gonna heal them.
That's not gonna heal them.
Oh, it won't?
Yeah, he can still. It won't do as much damage, mind you, but it won't heal them.
Okay.
Luckily, we have Paladin and Quake, which completely ignores everything.
We have Paladin, which is saying, fuck you, game.
Exactly. And for the sake of this LP, I grinded a bit so we won't have to spend too long on any particular sort of battle.
And the Giga Skater, which is remarkably small.
Giga Skater, like the previous alligator enemies we fought back in the waterway after the village of Kaipo, is weak to ice. So use Blizzara, Blizzard, doesn't really matter. Giga Skater doesn't really have much HP anyway.
Indeed, so. Oh. Devil's Castanet and Fang Shells.
Well, we already ran into Fang Shells earlier, but Devil's Castanet is certainly new. And just like everything else in this cave,
Wait gives it the big fuck off.
The only enemy that we're not going to be running into this waterway through this playthrough is I think it was the Flood Worm, which is pretty much a recolored sandworm, who has the Tsunami attack, which actually isn't that much damaging anyway, so...
Hydra. So if you cut one of these heads off, 2 more go back, or they're just 2 out of snake names?
They're just 2 out of snake names.
Lame.
It's also the name of Red Skull's army in Captain America. Though these don't look like Nazis to me.
I'd be more impressed if I cared about Captain America. Oh, there they go.
Actually, the Ancient Waterway isn't that big of a dungeon, really. There's a lot of hidden passageways like this.
Are you in the sewers of Baron?
You know what? We might as well be.
I can imagine Cecil looking down going, I ate that 2 weeks ago.
Baron's Batcave. It's
Baron's shit
and
depository. Baron's poop depository.
Give it a few more years. That's too modern.
Water's so clean you can drink out of. I want to do that, pal.
Put that down! Hermes sandals.
Tell us stop bathing in it!
I don't think I'm going to be using those anytime soon. Anyway, once you get up to
we're almost done, and this is just outright this piece is just outright majestic. We may have complimented on it earlier, but it deserves another compliment. It's beautiful.
Yes, it is. I love post-commentary. Look at all the random battles we're avoiding. Anyway, before you head to that save point, there's a hidden passage right here, which contains Cecil's ancient sword, which I won't be using because I don't find it very useful, but if you're wondering what it does, it has a chance of cursing an enemy if you hit it with it.
What's curse status do in this game?
Reduces their attack stat.
Oh.
But I won't be using it that much because the Myth Graven Blade is a little more powerful. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of Part 7 of the Final Fantasy IV Let's Play. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Part 8.
Eventually.
It will happen.